Hello everybody, Good Times Card Collector here, and this is a contest video for Caleb's cards, TTM autographs, and more. And this is, he wanted the worst ML player team put together. Well, I actually, when I was thinking about this idea, I had a complete set of Topps 1989 in front of me, and I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together my worst team of the 1989 Topps set. So, here they are. First, we will start out with our catcher, and our catcher is Andy Allanson. Andy Allanson was with the Indians in 1989. He had 300 at-bats, had 75 hits, 95 total bases, struck out 47 times, hit .232 with a slugging of .294. And that is our catcher, Andy Allanson. Our first baseman is Tommy Gregg. He was in the Topps traded set, so we'll just have to do a little movie magic here to get him up right there. Tommy Gregg, 1999 with the Atlanta Braves. He had 276 at-bats with 67 hits, hitting .243. He also struck out 45 times, and his slugging was .337. And that's Tommy Gregg. The only card I didn't have because he's in the traded set. Next, at second base, we have Jose Lind with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jose Lind had 578 at-bats with 134 hits, hitting .232 with a .289 slugging and striking out 64 times. And he walked 39 times. That's Jose Lind, our second baseman. Our shortstop is Craig Reynolds with the Houston Astros. 1989, Craig Reynolds had 189 at-bats, in where he had 38 hits, hitting .201 with a .254 slugging, struck out 18 times, and how many times did he walk? And he walked 19 times. So that's Craig Reynolds, shortstop. Next up, we have third base, which is Mike Pagliarulo. Yeah. Third baseman, Yankees. Then I eventually went to the Padres. It was like mid-season, but with combined stats, he had 371 at-bats. He hit .197. He had a slugging of .299 with 73 hits and 82 strikeouts with 37 walks. And that's Mike Pagliarulo. Man, I just can't say it. Anyway, third base. Him, this guy. I have three outfielders. So my first outfielder is Bob Dernier with the Phillies. 1989, he had 187 at-bats with 32 hits, hitting .171 with a .214 slugging and 28 strikeouts and 14 walks. Our first outfielder, Bob Dernier. Apparently looks like it was his last year in the league as well. Next up in the outfield, we have Otis Nixon with the Expos. Let's see, Otis Nixon had 258 bats with 56 hits, hitting .217 with a .260 slugging. He also struck out 36 times and walked 33 times and didn't have any home runs. But he was out there. This guy, Otis Nixon. Next up in the outfield, we have Billy Hatcher with the Astros. And he was traded to the Pirates midseason, it looks like. He ended up with a total of 481 at-bats, in which he hit .231 with 111 hits, and had a slugging of .308. He struck out 62 times with 30 walks and 4 home runs. Billy Hatcher, last piece of our outfield. So here's my 1989 Topps outfield. Managed a whopping 5 home runs among the 3 of them for the season. And on to our pitchers. For the pitchers, I made sure that they had at least 50 innings pitched, because it's not fair for a guy to go out for 6 innings and get blown up and then get sent down and then have him be a bad pitcher. So they had to have 60 or 50 innings at least. And so our right-handed starter is Bill Wegman. Bill Wegman had 8 starts and 11 appearances. He had 51 innings pitched. In those 51 innings, he gave up 38 earned runs, and he had 27 strikeouts with a 6.71 ERA and a record of 2-6. It isn't bad for a 6.71 ERA to go 2-6. Bill Wegman, Brewers. Our left-handed starting pitcher is the Phillies' Bruce Ruffin. He started 23 games. He ended up going 6-10. He gave up 62 earned runs, with equaling a 4.44 ERA, and had 70 strikeouts and 62 walks. Bruce Ruffin, left-handed starter. And on to the relievers. For the relievers, I want to make sure they had at least 15 to 20 innings, something like that, because that could be 10, 15 appearances, which fits the cut for me. So we're going to start with Dave Leeper with the Padres, our left-handed reliever. He was in 22 games, pitched 28.2 innings, managed 7 strikeouts, 20 walks, gave up 16 earned runs, which gave him a 5.02 ERA, and went 0-1 on the year. Dave Leeper, left-handed reliever. Our right-handed reliever is Steve Shields for the Yankees. Steve Shields appeared in 11 games, had 17 innings pitched. He had 12 strikeouts and 6 walks, but also had an ERA of 7.79, giving him an 0-1 record and being the last year of his career as a major leaguer. Steve Shields, you gave it a shot, but you got roughed up and you're on the worst team for 1989 Topps, buddy. For our DH, their only job is to hit, but these guys had a hard time. And this player was a good player for his career-wise, but this was the last year, and the Rangers just kind of stuck him at DH, and it is Buddy Bell. It has Astros here, but he was with the Rangers, looks like. And let's see, he had 82 at-bats. He ended up hitting 183 with a slugging of 232, no home runs, struck out 10 times, and it's always hard when the players go out this way, but that's the way he went, it looks like, as a DH. And that is our last player on the worst 1989 Topps team.